Chapter 1. Ironic Glasses. After a hectic and very successful Christmas, I finally found this diary Miry, that's my wife Miranda, thoughtfully gave me, alongside some more expensive items for Christmas. I'm Simon Pooter, by the way, and although I'm no writer, I'm sure I have the head for it. Perhaps in a few years I'll look back at these writings and shake my head and say to myself, "Oh, young Simon, you never realised the talent you had." I'm Simon Pooter. My name's Simon Pooter. Call me Simon Pooter. The writing possibilities are endless. It seems perfect to start a series of diaries now that we have finally moved into Willow House, 128 Birbeck Road in Holland Park. Goodbye, Shepherd's Bush. Hello, sophistication. I suppose, dear diary, that I should really set out who I am. I'm Simon Pooter, and I live with Miry, our very gifted son Magnus, our old saggy cat Pussy Willow, and our little Jack Terrier cross, Doggy Willow. Doggy Willow is a rescue dog we got from Battersea Dog's Home, and is the newest addition to the family, and although we can be a bit quirky, I think he really gets it. I work as a freelance graphic designer, artist and web designer, with much of my time served under a rolling contract for Hot Blue Studios. Miry works at the Firth craft store, somewhat below her skill level, but a good stopgap until she decides to go back into full-time work. Magnus is 8 and was clever enough to get into the Thames Valley Academy, something I'm very proud of. Well, dear diary, I shall leave it until tomorrow to report in. I simply cannot wait to write down all my thoughts and adventures. Sunday the 7th, February 2016. Pussy Willow knocked a glass of mineral water all over my February action plan. I'll have to sneak in early and print a new one. Monday the 8th, February 2016. A new boy started at Hot Blue today. His name is Raphael, and I'm very pleased that I spent all day without realising he's black. I literally did not even think of it until this very moment when I thought how to describe him. He has skin that he clearly uses a good cream on, because it is soft but not shiny. But he was very coy about it when I quizzed him. It annoys me when people find something good and refuse to share it because they believe it to be their little secret. Raphael is quiet but in a sort of arrogant way. Paul said it's because he's French, but Paul's always been a little bit on the xenophobic side if you ask me. Raphael, who I refuse to call Raph no matter how much he insists, is to work under me on the Shouting Voices new digital product site. He'll be working on the back end of things, which suits me just fine. I love working with the young man, even if he is quite young and immature. I'm sure I can wheedle out some talent there. One thing that has slightly set me against him, however, I must admit, is his glasses. Much like mine, they are an old-fashioned tortoiseshell rim with metal appendages and a peculiar shape. It was disappointing, having spent literally days searching charity shops to try and find the right ones, that he told me he bought his from Specsavers. Clearly he has no ideas about taste or fashion, and selected this pair not for their ironic properties, but probably out of sheer ignorance. Oh well, ho-hum. Tuesday 8th of February to Thursday 11th of February. Or should that be Tuesday the 8th to Thursday the 11th of February? Or the 8th of February, Tuesday? I will look it up in my book of the English language. Or else call Curtis, my dear friend who teaches Portuguese as a foreign language to students at LSE looking to expand their minds. I really should invite Curtis around. Friday the 9th of February 2016. Most thoroughly annoyed at Curtis. He turned up to dinner quite drunk and brought along his wife, Isabel, who was not invited. The Ribieras who were with us and can stand neither, but at least her, were not impressed. I apologised to them on our steps when they left, and they seemed to accept that I had not wanted to invite Isabel. When I got back in, it took all my subtle body language skills to make them realise it was time to leave. I didn't get to bed until after midnight. Worse still, I sat on my own glasses after the Gleasons had left, destroying the frames. It will take me all weekend to find a pair just like it, without resorting to Specsavers.
The Diary of a Hipster is based on George and Whedon Grossmith's serial and later book, The Diary of a Nobody. It was read by Damien Benedict and produced by George Rockall-Schmidt.